Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we've been having kind of a run of bad luck. We are out of action for 95 days, so that's exciting. And we just need to travel to Wyatt's Glory. That's all there is to it. We gotta get this done. Our Medbay 3 is gonna be done. We're just... There's nothing we can do. We're gonna have to waste a little bit of time on Argo upgrades. So, we just need to build up some money, is what we need to do. And I'm falling back to a slightly easier location to do that, because we've been having some very, very bad luck doing things that are on level.
We're almost completely
I'm
cash.
well aware. So we will be there in 2 days, 1 day. Okay, we are here. Hopefully there's some good contracts, and we'll be able to build up our money. Medbay 3 is now complete. I don't think we can afford anything in the store, but we'll check. Is this abandoned? Yeah, it's abandoned. Okay. So now we're out of action for 64 days instead of 90 some days. That's a big improvement. So there's no doubt about that. As far as upgrades go, I think we can't afford to purchase an upgrade right now. I would love to purchase this drive upgrade, but as of right now, we absolutely have to do a contract. So let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully there are good contracts here. That would be the ideal. Like, nice two-skull contracts. This is an escort, 2.5 recovery, 2.5 ambush convoy, and 2 target acquisition. Okay. I'm a bit spooked by the timer on target acquisitions, I'll be honest. Bring fast mechs and move quickly. We don't have fast mechs. So what I'm thinking right now is maybe we'll run this escort. It's always a good time to shoot pirates. Okay, we will have Chicken Hound in the Hunchback, since she's our backup in that slot. And rather than Partisan, we now have Patches back, so that's super good. And I think since we're in kinda dire straits, rather than Diva, we will run Stick, because, actually, they're about the same. I think it's fine to keep doing this. So yeah, this is what we're going to be running. We're going to be running as many of our veterans as we can in our best mechs. And we're just looking for a payday. Salvage would be nice, but we need money, since we just spent so much on medical equipment. But that's okay. We'll recover in about 60 days. It's not the end of the world. It's only about 2 more months. Okay, so we're going to be paid about $500,000 for this, plus whatever bonuses we can get. Theft and banditry on Wyatt's Glory have become a tremendous problem of late, to the point that Canopian corporate interests can't safely move goods overland. We need a mercenary company capable of defending our convoy and deterring any hostile force that may want what it's carrying. Payment will be remitted upon our receipt of the convoy and the successful evac of your lance. It's always a good time to shoot pirates, Commander. You're not wrong.
Command interface initiated.
Okay. Rendezvous with the convoy, get its destination to one place. The rendezvous point is here, designated Zone Alpha. After you've met up with the convoy, get it to the extraction zone, and then get out yourselves. So where's the extraction zone? This is the pirate blocking force here. I'm guessing the extraction zone is up over this way. Actually, that's the edge of the map. Extraction zone's probably here, actually. Okay. So there's not much cover around. That's for sure. This is a Martian biome. Ah, that explains it.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Got it.
Well, let's move forward. We should run into these guys soon. This here is a radiation field, but there's some nice cover here, looks like. And that's what we're making for.
Time to earn our pay.
Okay. let's get on over here.
On my way.
Oh, look at that. They're even not well maintained.
Betcha.
Nice. This should be nice and easy. Nice cakewalk would be good. We've not been having a great set of missions here. Things have not been going amazingly well, but I mean we're making do. Okay, so he's gonna miss the hatchetman. That's fine. Hatchetman's probably just gonna run straight at this locust. We'll see what these others do. He's coming all the way up here. Interesting. And he did not fire, but only got 3 evasive pips. And then we've got a spider. Is that only 1 evasive pip? No, 4 evasive pips. That makes more sense. Okay. So that guy has 4. This is a full lance. Gotcha. Question is, why is this lance not well maintained? This is a 2-skull mission, and this is a half-skull lance, at best. Well, let's go ahead and close in with our hunchback here. And we should be able to one-shot one of these if we can hit. So actually, I'm going to have the hatchetman close in here. And we're going to take a pot shot at probably that locust. I think the hatchetman can straight up one-shot the locust. Assuming we hit. And we barely hit. But look at that. We still almost one-shot that locust.
This just in. Critical hit.
Okay.
Good to go.
Well, Razor, come on into the cover.
Position confirmed.
And I think the commando is the bigger threat here, because we've got ourselves a commando, a spider, and 2 locusts. So I think we're going to focus on the commando.
All weapons are go.
Nice amount of damage, but more importantly, removed a pip.
I'm receiving you.
And then the hunchback can come in here. That's still not good odds. I was hoping those would be better odds.
Confirmed.
But Chicken Hound sucks at shooting. Excellent. Well, we're working on it. I think we probably go ahead and fire the AC-20. Roll the dice here. Nope. I'm not surprised. But still some good damage.
Scarred a critical hit.
Excellent.
I hear ya.
And then our Jaeger can come in and finish it off. In fact, can probably finish off 2 of them. Like, realistically, I'm thinking that we use Patch's multi-target here. A, B. Then we Alpha Strike, but send half at each. We'll see if this pays off. Nice. Nice. Double kill achievement. That's what I'm looking for. Very nice shooting, Patches. Very, very nice.
Show 'em what you got.
Okay, this locust is going to close in over here to its death. And it's going to fire on the Jaeger. Pretty irrelevant. Okay, and then the spider is going to do what? Jump behind us. And miss. Okay. Interesting choice, because now you are in strike range of the hatchetman.
Waiting for orders.
Which is exactly what's going to happen.
Moving to position.
There we go. Huge amount of damage there.
Reporting critical hit.
Standing
And now the
by.
trebuchet is basically free to start attacking this locust over here.
Giving him
like
everything
so.
I've got.
What armor? That locust doesn't have
Solid
armor
damage on
anymore.
that one.
Nice.
Yes,
And then this
Commander.
hunchback is just going to... Honestly, I kind of feel like just punching this spider. I think it's just dead. Boop. Nice. Okay, well, rip that spider.
Mech destroyed.
And now our Jaeger can finish off the other one.
What can I do for you?
You can come around up over here where you have a full-on LOS. Actually, like over here, so that you're not in minimum range.
Affirmative.
And you can 100% finish that Locust. Like, I feel like we don't need LRMs. If this doesn't work, it's not the end of the world, but... Oh, yeah. He's totally dead.
And stay down.
No problem whatsoever there. Okay.
Roger.
Let's push on up this direction.
I'm going.
Roger.
There is that water there, or rather, is that
Right,
ice?
Commander.
I think that might be ice. That's fine, too. But we're going to go up here and link up with the convoy. And then the question is, what direction is the convoy going? I wish we had better information on that in these escort missions. That would be nice. Like, this is the edge of the map here. The convoy might go this way over here. But I'm going to guess it's going to come... Well... I have no idea what way it's going to go. I'm going to guess it's actually going over here. So let's go ahead and take the Hunchback here
All right.
for now. The Hatchetman over here.
Rolling.
The Trebuchet will probably be the one to actually grab the convoy. But we don't know where it's going yet. So I think what we do is we hold position here
All
with
right.
everything
I'm
but the
ready.
Hatchetman, and we trigger this, and we figure out where it's going. Okay, they're on their way to the extraction point. But where is the extraction zone? Here. Okay. So we can retake this position and use that, theoretically. Come on, convoy, get moving. Sounds good. Okay, Hunchback down here.
Copy that, Commander.
Hatchetman, I want you on that flank as well.
Onward.
Trebuchet down here. Jaeger down here.
On my way.
Now, I'm assuming that we are going to be having some enemies coming in very, very soon. Convoy's already halfway to its destination, so... Okay, just speeding up the convoy moving. Gonna have the Hunchback take up position over here, just to be
I'm
safe. Hatchetman can come over here.
On my way.
Trebuchet in the water here, or rather on the ice here.
Moving out.
Jaeger is actually better on the ice, but
Coordinates
we haven't seen anyone yet. Okay, there's one in the zone. Yep, that instantly spawned them.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Okay, they're over on this side. We've got a Trebuchet, 2 Commandos, and a 55-tonner, probably a Wolverine. Okay. Well, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage from range here. With any luck, we'll be able to... Okay. Here's our dropship. Sounds good. Commandos are going to move, and they may be able to kill a... I mean, if the Commandos can kill one of these instantly, then we never had a chance to defend all of them. But the Commandos actually guarded there. That's interesting.
Waiting for orders.
Well, I'm thinking right now we could jump our Hatchetman here, which would allow us to shoot at the Commando. Alternately, we can use our Trebuchet to hop into the Whirlwind here, which is what we're going to do. And we do see that this is a Shadowhawk and a Trebuchet. I think we kill the Trebuchet first.
Firing a bother.
Okay. Trebuchet is going to move into the radiation field. That's an interesting choice. And fire on our Jaeger. I mean, it did a lot of damage, but that's kind of ideal.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
It didn't break the armor. Okay, we need to get our hatchetmen up over here where we can actually fire on them. And we're going to fire on the trebuchet.
Take flight.
That's a long ways out. I'm going to go ahead and do a called shot center torso. No, not the center torso. Called shot on the left torso.
Punching all the buttons.
Okay. Some damage there. The Shadowhawk is going to come in, and I'm assuming he's going to attack one of our... He didn't. He didn't attack one of our convoy units.
Standing by.
Okay. Our Hunchback can then sprint this way. And let's go in. And then our Jaeger, I think, can finish this guy. Are they in range to attack? No. They are not.
Good to go.
Our Jaeger is currently on the ice, which is fine. We want to sink additional heat, for sure. We're going to Alpha Strike this trebuchet. Nice damage. Very, very nice there.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yeah, he has like 37 HP left overall. Are these guys all going to get away this round? I think they do. That was a super easy escort, actually. They never even took a shot. Unless he stops, like, right here. I'll be so salty. No. They're good.
Secured.
Okay. I wish it worked like that more often. I think that's our extraction. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm going to kill their lance. Their lance is super weak. Like, we've almost killed a quarter of it. The rest is already half dead. Commando moves into cover, but I don't care. Our Jaeger's taking a bit of a pounding, which is something we'll have to consider. Their trebuchet is in a lot worse of state, though. Okay. Our Jaeger is definitely taking a lot of damage.
Took a heavy hit there.
I think... Well, for one thing, we should go ahead and move in our hatchetman a bit. And fire on that trebuchet. Alternately, we could move in our hunchback, like so. He would be out of range of the trebuchet. Alternately, we could kill their trebuchet, probably, with our trebuchet. And I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, he's totally dead.
That's the kill.
That's more like it. Okay, so now the Shadowhawk is going to move and presumably attack the Jaeger. Yep. Okay, we've got some exposed structure over here. That arm is getting pretty beat up.
Reporting. Structural damage.
Indeed.
I'm receiving you.
Okay, we're going to close in with our hatchetmen here. These guys are all pretty well set up, actually. I'm going to jump and get a little bit closer. Our heat's going to be building up, but we've got ice to cross. That'll sink our heat a bit. And we've got our hatchet. That's our main weapon. So I'm thinking right now we focus on this Shadowhawk. We can only fire one large laser, but that's fine. It's a breaching shot. So there we go. We got a heat sink. That's nice.
Solid connection on that one.
And then the question is,
Yes,
can
Commander.
Chicken Hound make anything out of that? And the answer is probably.
Order received.
We've got a 75% chance on this AC-20. Our reinforcements have shown up.
Firing.
Ooh. SRM ammo explosions. Nice.
Target down.
Good kill, Chicken Hound. That was a really, really good one.
Waiting for order.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and back off a bit with our Jaeger. This is the left arm. So that's this arm here. So ideally we want to be like facing this way so that our right side is facing them.
Got it.
But I want to still be on the ice. And the question is, do we kill this commando or this commando? Well, this one has one fewer evasive pip, so it's a pretty easy choice.
All weapons are go.
Ooh. We missed a PPC. That sucked, but we're still good. So the commandos are, I'm assuming, going to try to swarm the Jaeger. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing, but they're hitting the safe side. It's less safe now. But this commando is not surviving. And then we've got this commando moving. Also hitting the Jaeger. Oof. Fair amount of internal damage on that
I
mech.
can see daylight through my armor.
Yeah. As expected, though. We're going to close in with the hatchetman here. Now, we could do a breaching shot there, but I think we just fire on this other one, on this commando. We're on the ice now. We did not jump. We can alpha. Oof. Missed one. That's no good. Oh well, this commando is still super dead.
Ooh, that hit something good.
Okay,
Commander?
gonna close in with the Hunchy. The Hunchy is gonna start working on this commando here. We're probably gonna do a called shot. There's no reason not to, I think. Bump up our AC-20 hit chance by 20%. In fact, there's no real reason, I think, to go for the center torso. Ah, yeah, there actually is. That'll one-shot.
All weapons are go.
Or not. We can hit the leg instead. That's fine. Okay. And the trebuchet will then spin around from here so that we're not in minimum range and finish off the standing commando. At least I hope it'll kill it. It may not, but it'll do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That hit something good.
Excellent.
Commander?
Then the question is, which one do we finish? I mean, we've got minimum range. I think we need to just melee this guy. It'll do 60 total damage. It will at least knock them down. If we hit in this leg, it'll get knocked down and may still die. If we hit anywhere else, it'll die.
Affirmative.
Either outcome is a good one. Nice.
That's a kill.
Okay. So now it's our turn. Since this guy is in phase 2, he's actually just dead.
Orders?
So the hatchetman, nope. Nope.
Standing
So the
by.
hatchetman comes in here and melees this guy.
Putting my weight into it.
Boop. Nice.
Hope we
Okay.
can salvage that.
So, we took some damage from the Jaeger, but that's good. We made a month's worth of expenses in a day. So that's absolutely excellent. Not to mention whatever we might have made from salvage. So as soon as this loads up, we'll see what we got there. That'll get us up over 1 million C-bills again, which is super good. And our Jaeger will take a little bit of repairing, but not too bad. We didn't lose any weapon systems. Hey, we can finish a Commando and a Shadowhawk. That's intriguing. And we got a Trebuchet part, AC 5++. Not too shabby. I like it. So the question is, do we use a Shadowhawk? I mean, it's slightly heavier than our Hatchetman. But ultimately, I feel like it's not as useful in the role that we would want it in. Like, maybe we replace our Trebuchet, but I kind of feel like we don't want that either.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Okay, so Let's go ahead and store the Com-1B. And I feel like, well, we need to repair the Jaeger. 2 days, not a big deal. I feel like this thing is just not super useful, you know? It's a 55-tonner, so it's 10 tons heavier than a Hatchetman or the Trebuchet. It actually has 3 weapon hardpoints for missiles. Huh. And 10 additional tons. Let's do a bit of experimenting here quick. We could put on LRM-20s, maybe? They weigh 10 tons. No, LRM-20s wouldn't work. Okay, so that would only be an LRM-5 there. And then and then maybe an LRM-20? That gives us 7 tons to work with. I mean, we could do another LRM-5. That only weighs 2 tons. The other option, of course, is an LRM-10, but we would lose all of our armament if we lost this torso if we did that. And the LRM-10 isn't any less weight. In fact, that weighs 5 tons. LRM-5s weigh 2 tons. 2 LRM-5s actually weigh less tonnage than an LRM-10. LRM-20s weigh 10 tons, which is the same as 2 LRM-10s, but it's actually more than 4 LRM-5s. I mean, the trade-off there is that you only have a certain number of hard points, of course, but we can do something like that. And then we could have... Or not heat sinks. What am I doing? We don't need heat sinks on this thing. No, 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 no. We need LRM ammo. So we could have something kind of like 4 tons of LRM ammo there. So that's 30 per round. 120 times 4 would be 480. Let me pull up a calculator here quick. So 480 divided by 30 would be 16 rounds of ammo. That is plenty of rounds. And then we still have half a ton left over that we could slot into some armor. In fact, I would kind of like to put all of the armor into that torso, because this is the dangerous torso here. If we lose this torso, we're kind of screwed. So something kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's an upgrade for a Trebuchet. Like, the Trebuchet has 2 LRM-15s, so it's actually the same number of LRM-15s, but I think this is more armor. It's the same firepower. We could run the LRM-10 Plus, but I don't think there's a reason to do that. We can't fit dual LRM-20s on a mech this size. So I think we run this. And then we take a look at this and look at swapping out our Trebuchet with the Shadowhawk. It's 5 additional tons. So it should be a possibility. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we'll look into that in the next episode. See you all then.